Welcome, stargazers. Might you, at any point, trust it? Picture a heavenly event so immense that it creates shadows on Earth, visible even in broad daylight. That is the spectacle we may be on the verge of witnessing. In the Orion constellation, the star Betelgeuse is acting strangely, indicating a looming cosmic explosion that will illuminate our sky like never before. However, when will Betelgeuse go supernova, and what will it look like? According to researchers, what secrets could this heavenly event uncover? 33 seconds join us as we dive deep into the details of what's happening with Betelgeuse and the impact it could have on Earth, perhaps even on the entire solar system. Located around 650 light-years from Earth in the Orion constellation, Betelgeuse isn't just any ordinary star. It's a red supergiant, one of the most luminous stars known to us, shining with a brilliance over 100,000 times that of our Sun. But why does this red giant matter so much to us? Betelgeuse stands out not only for its brilliance but also for its history and significance in human culture. Named after the Arabic expression Yad al-Jaws, which means the hand of Orion, Betelgeuse has been observed and documented by ancient civilizations for centuries. It has served as a guide for travelers and a source of wonder for astronomers, with its reddish hue distinguishing it from other stars in the Orion constellation. Can you imagine a single star overshadowing our entire solar system? To put Betelgeuse's sheer immensity into perspective, if it replaced our Sun, its edges would extend all the way to Jupiter. How could a single star achieve such enormous proportions? At only 10 million years old, it is significantly younger than our 5-billion-year-old Sunday. However, Betelgeuse's immense size means it burns through its material much faster, giving it a shorter life expectancy than other stars. Now, this celestial behemoth, large enough to contain more than 1 billion of our suns, is approaching its final cycle. When stars of this magnitude reach their twilight years, they don't simply fade away, they exit in an extravagant display, a cosmic explosion so powerful that it defies human comprehension in terms of energy and brilliance. Such an event has the potential to dominate an entire galaxy, casting dazzling shadows across vast distances. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. The last time Earth witnessed a supernova blast this close was in 1604, long before the development of modern telescopes. This event, known as the Kepler supernova, was the last supernova to be seen in our Milky Way galaxy with the naked eye. It remained visible for more than a year and a half, shining brighter than any other star in the night sky and even visible during the day for several weeks. What secrets do these celestial remnants reveal to us? Ancient records from various human civilizations, including Chinese and European astronomers, documented the appearance of this new star. Interestingly, remnants of this explosion, expanding debris clouds, can still be observed today with powerful telescopes, offering us invaluable insights into stellar life cycles. Even the climate of Betelgeuse has been a subject of scrutiny. Its erratic dimming patterns suggest that it may be preparing for just such a grand display. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Although violent ends for massive stars, supernovae, are rare for Earth-based observers, consider for a moment a stellar explosion so intense that it rivals the brightness of a full moon, casting shadows on Earth at night and even remaining visible during the day. The radiation from such an event could charge our atmosphere and potentially affect satellite operations. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Just recently, astronomers made a surprising discovery. Between October 2019 and mid-2023, Betelgeuse underwent a remarkable transformation that drew the attention of astronomers and skywatchers worldwide. This event, known as the Great Dimming, saw the star's brightness, which had been stable for centuries, decline significantly. The sudden change was so pronounced that even casual stargazers noticed it when comparing Betelgeuse to other stars in the Orion constellation. This suggests that we are not hundreds of years away from witnessing its supernova blast, but perhaps only a few decades, or even less. By April 2023, cosmic observations reported that Betelgeuse had returned to its normal brightness levels, leading many to believe that the period of anomaly had ended. But in a stunning twist, the following months saw Betelgeuse's brightness intensify by an astounding 50%. Such dramatic fluctuations, while typical of variable stars, were unexpected for Betelgeuse, which had historically shown predictable luminosity cycles. The sudden and extreme surge in brightness propelled the star back into the spotlight, igniting discussions about its future. But what caused this abrupt change? Why did Betelgeuse, one of the most familiar stars in our night sky, suddenly behave so unpredictably? 5 minutes and 30 second stars are not just shimmering points of light, They are dynamic entities with life cycles, behaviors, and mysteries of their own. Throughout its stellar lifetime, Betelgeuse has maintained a relatively consistent 400-day brightness cycle. However, the Great Dimming appeared to defy its established pattern, challenging our understanding of cosmic phenomena. So, are we on the verge of a cosmic revelation? While the exact reasons behind Betelgeuse's abnormalities are still under investigation, a compelling hypothesis has emerged. Picture Betelgeuse as a massive celestial volcano, quietly expelling vast amounts of its material into space. Recent observations from the Hubble Space Telescope revealed that Betelgeuse had recently ejected an enormous amount of surface material into the universe, an event 400 billion times more massive than typical solar ejections, equivalent to several times the mass of our Moon. Such events can result in the formation of thick dust clouds around the star, affecting its apparent brightness and making it temporarily more challenging to observe. Then, as this dust dissipated or was driven away by the star's radiation pressure, its brightness returned. One way or another, these recent events suggest that Betelgeuse is far from done astonishing us. Many speculate that it may be approaching the twilight of its life, with a supernova event, a sudden burst of energy capable of outshining an entire galaxy, looming on the horizon. 9 minutes and 15 seconds, however, ongoing research presents conflicting theories. Scientists from Japan's Tohoku University suggest that the star may currently be in its carbon-burning stage, meaning its core could collapse within just a few years. In contrast, studies from Hungary's Konkoly Observatory hypothesize that Betelgeuse is still in its earlier helium-burning phase, meaning its explosion could be tens of thousands of years away. Despite these debates, all scientists agree on one thing: Betelgeuse is set to become the Milky Way's next supernova. However, predicting the exact timing remains a daunting challenge, with estimates ranging from a few years to 100,000 years. 10 minutes and 59 seconds, the very nature of our observations introduces an intriguing paradox, one that lies in the concept of time and light. Given that Betelgeuse is 650 light-years away, the light we see today actually left the star during the early Renaissance. If Betelgeuse had already exploded, we wouldn't know for another 650 years. In essence, every observation we make of Betelgeuse is a glimpse into the past, a cosmic time capsule waiting to reveal its secrets. Whether its explosion happens in our lifetime or centuries from now, one thing remains certain: the fate of Betelgeuse continues to captivate scientists and stargazers alike, reminding us of the vast, dynamic, and ever-evolving nature of our universe. As astronomers continue their vigilant observations, the question lingers: when Betelgeuse finally meets its explosive fate, what will it mean for us here on Earth? A supernova of this magnitude would be an unparalleled cosmic event, visible not only to professional astronomers but to anyone gazing up at the night sky. The brilliance of the explosion could rival that of a full moon, casting eerie shadows across the Earth at night. It might even be visible during the day for weeks, an unmissable celestial beacon announcing the death of one of the sky's most recognizable stars. While such a spectacle would be awe-inspiring, it would also mark the beginning of a profound transformation in our cosmic neighborhood. The shock waves from Betelgeuse's detonation would ripple through the interstellar medium, carrying newly forged elements into space. These remnants, rich in heavy elements like iron, carbon, and oxygen, would seed the formation of future stars and planets. In essence, Betelgeuse's destruction would be the catalyst for new celestial beginnings, perhaps even worlds with the potential for life. 16 minutes and 30 seconds, but what about Earth? Would we be in any danger? Despite Betelgeuse's immense energy output, scientists assure us that its distance, 650 light-years, is far enough to prevent any direct harm. The gamma-ray bursts that often accompany supernovae, which could pose a threat to planetary atmospheres, would dissipate long before reaching us. However, its light and radiation might still have subtle effects. Some experts theorize that increased cosmic radiation from the explosion could interact with our planet's upper atmosphere, creating temporary disturbances in satellite communications and navigation systems. The event could also trigger an influx of cosmic rays, potentially influencing weather patterns and even cloud formation. While these effects would likely be minor, they underscore the profound interconnectedness of celestial events and life on Earth. 17 minutes and 10 seconds meanwhile, astronomers worldwide would seize the opportunity to study the explosion in unprecedented detail. Telescopes across the globe, and even in space, would turn their attention to Betelgeuse, capturing every stage of its transformation. The data gathered would revolutionize our understanding of supernovae, stellar evolution, and the very building blocks of the universe. Advanced observatories like the James Webb Space Telescope and the Vera C. Rubin Observatory would analyze the supernova spectrum, mapping the composition of ejected elements and tracking how the expanding remnants interact with surrounding space. Scientists would also monitor the star's neutron core, if it forms, searching for signs of a pulsar or even a black hole. 18 minutes, but beyond its scientific significance, Betelgeuse's explosion would leave a lasting impact on human culture. For thousands of years, this star has been a fixture in mythology, literature, and the imaginations of countless civilizations. Its sudden disappearance, or rather, its dazzling transformation, would be a profound reminder of the impermanence of all things, from the smallest organisms on Earth to the mightiest stars in the cosmos. Artists, poets, and philosophers would undoubtedly draw inspiration from the event, weaving its brilliance into stories of creation, destruction, and renewal. Much like the supernovae of the past that inspired ancient astronomers to question the nature of the heavens, Betelgeuse's demise could spark a new era of curiosity and wonder, compelling humanity to look deeper into the mysteries of the universe. 18 minutes and 45 seconds, and so, as we wait for Betelgeuse's inevitable fate, we are reminded of a simple yet profound truth. The universe is in constant motion, ever-changing, ever-evolving. Stars are born, they shine, they fade, and in their deaths, they give rise to new possibilities. Perhaps, one night in the near future, we will look up and witness history unfolding, a cosmic event so grand that it will forever alter our understanding of the sky. Until that moment arrives, we continue to watch, to wonder, and to dream. 19 minutes and 15 seconds, the countdown to Betelgeuse's final act has already begun. The world watches and waits. Every observatory, every telescope, and every astronomer with their eyes fixed on Orion knows that Betelgeuse's final moment could arrive at any time. And when it does, the night sky will never be the same again. For centuries, humanity has gazed up at this ruby-red beacon, charting its course across the heavens, telling stories of gods, warriors, and celestial battles. But soon, Betelgeuse will tell a new story, one of destruction and rebirth, of energy released on a scale so vast that it will briefly outshine entire galaxies. 20 minutes and 10 seconds as the explosion unfolds, a flood of photons will surge through the void of space, racing toward Earth at the speed of light. The first sign will be a sudden, brilliant flare in the night sky, far brighter than even Venus at its peak. Within hours, stargazers worldwide will take to social media, their excitement rippling through the digital age just as ancient astronomers once chronicled the arrival of new stars in old manuscripts. Night after night, the supernova will dominate the sky, a cosmic lantern burning with unimaginable intensity. Scientists will rush to capture its every wavelength, using radio, X-ray, and infrared telescopes to peer into its luminous heart. For weeks, it will remain visible even in daylight, a ghostly reminder of the forces shaping our universe. 21 minutes, but the spectacle doesn't end with light alone. As the blast wave expands, it will carry the very essence of Betelgeuse into the cosmos: carbon, oxygen, iron, and the heavier elements that once made up the star's core. Some of these atoms will drift endlessly through space, perhaps someday becoming part of a newborn solar system. Others may merge with interstellar dust clouds, triggering the formation of new stars. In a way, Betelgeuse will not die, it will transform, its remnants scattering across the galaxy like cosmic seeds. 21 minutes and 30 seconds here on Earth, the cultural impact will be profound. Religions, philosophers, and thinkers from all walks of life will interpret the event in their own ways. Some will see it as an omen, a sign of change or revelation. Others will marvel at its scientific wonder, a reminder of humanity's place in an ever-expanding, ever-mysterious universe. For children seeing it for the first time, Betelgeuse's supernova will be a story they carry for the rest of their lives. Decades from now, they will tell their grandchildren of the time a star died before their eyes, an event so rare that no human in recorded history has ever witnessed one so close. 22 minutes, and what comes after? Perhaps a neutron star, spinning rapidly at the heart of the explosion, pulsing with beams of electromagnetic energy. Or maybe, if Betelgeuse is massive enough, a black hole, a dark and silent monument to the forces of gravity itself. Either way, the explosion will mark not an end, but a new beginning. 22 minutes and 30 seconds, so we wait. For now, Betelgeuse still flickers in the night sky, keeping its secrets. But one day, perhaps tonight, perhaps in 100,000 years, the sky will change forever. When that moment comes, we will witness history written in light. And for a brief, brilliant time, a dying star will remind us of the endless, beautiful cycle of creation and destruction that governs the universe. The countdown continues.